everyone. It is June 28th on this balmy ass Sunday. I am your host, your gracious host, Xavier. I don't even have a name for this podcast, so I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get this one out so I can release this on YouTube so people can hear. I mean, I pretty much talk myself up to dropping a podcast, but I'm going to keep this short and sweet, because this is like a new thing. I'm not gonna say too much. Again, my name is Xavier. I have been I've considered myself a rapper since '06, so for some years. I opened up for a few big name artists, and I mean, I'm gonna always do music. It's just I wanted to do something that could help, sync this and a lot of the things that I love together. So what this podcast is about, it's just gonna be like an array of topics. It's gonna be just various segments that I'll create. A couple that I know off the top of my dome. It'll be called Black Thoughts. That's one where I'm just going to be talking about good and bad things in the black community and how I deal with it, or how I'm handling it. Another one is what really tans my hide. Tans my hide is kind of like another rendition of what grinds my gears, and I'm gonna pick stories that just really chase my testicles. Sorry, on the first take I got it smooth. This time I don't know, but yeah, just whatever that chased my testicles. The fact that I had to say it 2 times to try to get it in, oh my god, fuck. But other than that, I'm going to talk about pop culture. I'm going to talk about music. I'm going to talk about film, comic book lore, Star Wars lore, politics, of course, investments, whatever that I feel that people may need to put some money in. Because I want to do that. I went to school for it, and I still kind of dabble into the stock market and stuff like that. And then also another segment is relationship story time, where I pretty much touch base on relationships that I've been in, good and bad. And for this particular case, for this podcast, I'm going to talk about the most recent situationship. I'm not going to say too much, and I don't want to give this person too much, how can I say it, too much energy. Sorry, I had a brain fart. But it really all started when I started McDonald's, which was like in February, I think. And I didn't come there to really talk to nobody. Really, I was just trying to get the bag, trying to get my bread, trying to get back on my feet. And then this particular person just started, giving me, those do me vibes, and I didn't really think too much of it until we actually started like hanging out more, and then one thing led to another. Like we started fucking, and it was good. For the time being. She came to me and was like, I want a relationship, and at first I was hesitant because I really wasn't looking for that, but I took her on her offer, and You know, it was cool for 2 weeks, and then it just kind of went downhill. Not really. I mean, just really with her and how she was moving. Really, that's what bothered me the most, because she wasn't really moving like somebody who likes someone and who wants to be in a relationship with someone. Like, and that, or you know, her just coming out and saying that she likes crack, and she at that particular time that we talked about it, she was still partaking in crack. And I knew that was also another red flag, because you know, communication is a big thing for me, and I'm sure that's a big thing for a lot of people. But to lack that, and then also to be smoking crack, man, that's crazy, bro. That's a terrible combination. That's like smoking weed, drinking E&J and a fifth of gin, and thinking you're gonna make it home safe. But then we started, you know, trying to do the situationships, and then balancing that and not flirting at work. And I'd say, like, I've flirted a lot. I've done my fair share of it, and she has too. But it was just the way that she went about ending this today was just, it was weird, you know. To me, it was just sus, because we was just fucking like the other night. Not the other night, Saturday night. We just had sex. She was just on top of me in the dress that I bought. I mean, it was $5, but who gives a shit? And then now it's like, you can't handle this, or I can't handle this. We just gotta be friends, no sex. And I'm like, yo, this is the sussest shit ever in life. Which begs the question: is it good to have intuition in a situation where you know you're right, or just to be, you know, oblivious to whatever the situation, like straight up doe-eyed, like blind moments, all this stuff, until the shit hits the fan and you're like, I could not see this happening. I thought everything was good. But yeah, I try to keep it, you know, short. I'm not going to really get it. And I'm not going to bash her, because I'm sure people at work are going to hear this and they're going to be like, I know who he's talking about, because he came by Friday with her. But I don't know. I mean, this is my way of like kind of getting out of my feelings with it. And plus, like I said, I wanted to get at least this episode out, you know, for people to like digest until I start the second one. But, you know, like I said, this is short. It's not that long. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just giving you a brief introduction of me, what this is gonna be about. I mean, hopefully, if anyone's listening, you guys give me, give me title suggestions for the podcast. And I mean, I think I found like the episode title. I think people are gonna find it funny, but I'm not gonna say too much. And I'm probably never really gonna say anything about the title, like anytime during the podcast, because I just kind of want it to be ambiguous. And you know, people, just have people be like, "Yo, what the fuck kind of title is this?" But yeah, it was great. This is a wonderful first episode. I was gonna introduce some characters, but at this point in time, I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to flesh out like a really good episode to flesh them out. So, but other than that, you know, I hope you guys have a good night. Stay cool. Stay woke. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Black Lives Matter. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. Free Palestine. Free Congo. Free Sudan. Free Lebanon or Albania. No, Albania is not. That's not. I was good the first time. Free anyone who's being held by a tyrannous government. One more time, fuck Trump, of course. Fuck Trump and his mushroom dick. Anyone who likes it, he's probably got mushroom dicks too. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.